Also, I'm filming this fairly late in the evening. I've been at work and I'm actually in my comfies, so please forgive me, but this is a really exciting video and I just want to power through regardless. Hello and welcome to a very special video indeed, where I, for a little bit, have got my hands on one of the first production runs of a Matt Bellamy Signature guitar ever made. And it's this, made all the way back in 2009. It's the first proper signature model for Matt Bellamy. Apparently this one was one of 25 made by Hugh, personally seen by Matt Bellamy to kind of check it over and see if it was any good, and then authorize it to be made or brought forward. This has been lent to me by someone who reached out to me on YouTube, who very kindly emailed me and said, I've got this, do you want to do a video of it? And boy do I. I saw them today, they gave me the guitar, had a great chat, they're a great person. I'm not going to dox them in, but just know that they're a wonderful person, they're really nice to talk to. Knows a lot about Manson, so I had a great time talking to them. And gave me the backstory of this, told me about the slight modification to this, which are these tuners. This person, for ease of use, has just put these on. They're sort of like reminiscent of the kind of the tuners that Matt has had on a couple of his guitars. So in terms of the specs of this guitar, the specs are the same between the other version that came out, which was a red sparkle, what they called Triumph Red, and this is just a black satin finish. It's very textured, it's very different from my other two Mansons, as they're more of just a clean matte finish, as this one's got some nice texturing to it. It's very tactile. But as for the rest of the specs, it's an older body, a bird's eye maple neck, and a rosewood fretboard. So very standard for Mansons that have come since. It's not really changed in terms of a Matt Bellamy Signature. Really simple electronics: master tone, master volume, three-way selector switch, a sustainer pickup, now not a sustainiac. This was back when everyone didn't know that Sustainiac were the original sustainer pickup people and thought that Fernandez was the actual one. So it's got a humbucker sized Fernandez sustainer in there. So you've got your on, off, and either low or high. There's no middle. With Sustainiac ones, at the very least, there is a middle position on this, which has a different setting. It's also got an MBK2 in the bridge, which is a slightly modified bare knuckle nail bomb humbucker, as far as I know, or it's modelled after it. And it's also got a kill switch. When it came out, it was exciting. It was like the first Signature that had come out, so it was really exciting. I thought maybe one day I could get a Manson. Ended up doing. So it kind of brought this impossible world closer to reality in terms of it's actually achievable. And I never thought I'd get to play one of these. I just loved the shape when it came out. Obviously, it's a signature body shape, but to me, after looking at it kind of in detail, it makes sense as a really good ergonomic shape. I'm surprised that it hadn't really been kind of thought of before. The closest thing to it that I'd seen, apart from the obvious comparison of it being a combination of a Les Paul and a Telecaster, it's actually very reminiscent of a single cut Yamaha Pacifica that Matt had in the late 90s. So it's kind of like just that version of that. So really, if anything, Yamaha deserves some props for kind of developing this body shape, or at least being arguably very much part of its development, if not consciously, subconsciously at the very least. But I know you're going to want to hear what some of this sounds like, so I'll play some thing. So this is the clean tone. It's also got a coil tap, or a coil split. I don't really know what it is, but it has that. there we go. There's a little bit of Muse history that I've managed to somehow get my hands on. A huge shout out to the person who has agreed to lend me this for a couple of days. It's been absolutely amazing to just be able to just play this and, like I said, just have a bit of Muse history. It's something amazing to kind of have like tactile like attachment to. I know I've got my other Mansons, that's great, they're amazing guitars, but it's a bit different from when they are yours, they become yours, less of the thing that they're about, more of yours. Considering this is from the era when they were first coming out, and this is like sort of like the prototype of it, or from that time when it was all coming together and that it was so close to Hugh and Matt in terms of physically, it feels a lot more special. It's a fantastic guitar. Very little has changed between this and my other Mansons. The neck has changed a little bit, but it's still a very slim, very low profile, very comfortable, exceptionally well made, and it's just a treat. It's just absolutely fantastic. Can't believe I've actually been able to play this. I just wish I had more time to play with it, but I'm so thankful for the opportunity I've had with this, and I hope that this has been kind of fun to get a look at, an up close and personal look at this guitar, listen to what it sounds like, hear what it can do, hear how it hasn't really changed, and it's just a fantastic guitar overall, and I couldn't be happier. This has been a really nice, fun little special treat of a video for me to make. Hopefully you've enjoyed it too. If anyone else has a particularly rare Manson that they want to lend me for a couple of days to make such a video on, do let me know down in the comments below, or email me. You should be able to know where to find my email address. So there we go, that's the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.